Howdy guys, Kirk and Jay here with Kirk Giordano Plastering. Today I just want to show you something about cracking, hairline cracks, and a little bit about bulging. I do a lot of videos, and we recommend certain products like this. It's called Mor-Flexx. It's a caulking with sand in it, guys. And I tell people, if you got cracks, use the caulking. And guys, all the caulkings are made to go usually about 3/8 or less. If you go fatter than that, they'll suck in and you got to do it a second time. Big deal. Here's what the guy, he had a crack here, see it? He had a crack here, and years ago, he said, gee, I fixed him with this. But these are they're past cracking. And why? Because we don't have a weep screed here. A weep screed at the bottom here allows the house to move and settle. When it rains, it lifts, and then when drier conditions occur, it drops down. This is a little bit more than hairline cracking. That's bulging. It's due to the fact that there's no expansion joint. How do you fix that, guys? A couple ways to do it. You could, it's kind of beyond caulking, but if you're really good, you could use caulking. Here's what I would tell folks. Okay, put some glasses on, guys. You don't want this stuff going in your eyes, and wear a mask. Don't worry about me. I've been doing this 40 years, so a little bit more ain't gonna kill me. Here's what I recommend, guys. Get rid of it. Okay, that's not actually as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay, we got the original hairline crack. Gouge it out, guys. What I'm going to do here is gouge it out and then take a wire brush and get rid of the rest of it. No dust, guys, because I don't care what kind of caulking you got. If you got even the strongest caulking, like say the Sikaflexes, which are adhesive caulkings, professional type adhesive caulkings, even those will not adhere to dust, guys. So once you score it like I'm doing now, get rid of all this stuff. And you don't need no fancy tools, guys. All I'm doing is I'm using a putty knife, all-in-one tool. Okay, so just for example, there's that. Can I refix this with caulking? Me? Absolutely I can. But I got to wire brush it first. But I've got some stucco mix because I'm doing something else too. I'll show you another way. This is a heavy finish. This sand, if you're going for sand and caulking, like say for tile, it's very fine. This is a little heavier because it's for stucco. So it's got finer grains, but is it this heavy? No. This is very heavy. So I'll show you an alternate way to do it with caulking or to do it with stucco, because I got some stucco anyway. We're going to mix to do something else. One last thing. Okay, here's prepped also. And guys, again, no expansion joint. No expansion joint, you get the hairline cracking. Very typical, guys. If I was going to use stucco, I still fill this up with caulking, because caulking lasts a lot longer and it's flexible. If I just use stucco only, it'll pop back off the first time it starts, well, within a season or two. Anyway, when we get to that stage, we'll show you. All right, guys, we are doing a number of things here, but I'll show you what'll happen if you use a caulking with sand in it. If you know what you're doing, first of all, you want to put excess. And so I got a lot of excess here. Now I'm just using this to match the texture. Inside this crack here, I actually used another caulking, and that is Sikaflex. It gives a lot of movement, but it doesn't have any sand in it. Now you can do this, guys. Excess, a little tiny bit more. Always put a little extra if you're doing a crack, guys. There's a couple of things you should know. What I'll generally do if it's just a crack is go right inside only the crack after you clean all the dust out. Just in the crack, not on the edges. But the edges came off. That's why I'm doing the whole crack. Now, let's see. One more tiny bit. And again, guys, when you use any kind of caulking, if you go super thick, it will suck up into it in a day or two. So I'm going to show you 3 ways to do this, guys. All right, there's one way, and if you're pretty good with a float, which is This is some caulkings you cannot touch with water, like polyurethanes. Now, take the float, and this is what he did on a lot of the cracks. And it's okay for a crack, but when you have something this large right here, it's not going to match the surrounds. So even if I bring out the aggregate or the sand that's in this caulking, it's not going to be perfect. But for a super hairline, the caulkings with, say like Mor-Flexx, it has the sand in it. It's perfect. But for a bigger one like this, what I'd recommend is go to Home Depot or Lowe's, guys, and get yourself a 10-pound box of Rapid Set stucco. Rapid Set stucco's got a lot of sand in it. It's called a 1620. And I'm actually doing other things on this. So I'm using another kind of cement, and this actually is not Rapid Set stucco. This is just premium stucco. And to make a point, the Rapid Set, you could buy it in 10 or 25-pound boxes in big bags. The stuff I'm using is 94-pound bags. Nobody's going to buy a 94-pound bag for a little thing like this. But if you're using, say, the Rapid Set, now here's all you do. And will this affect, because I left the caulk in there, will it affect it? Not really, guys. It's all going to dry out. It will all dry out. Okay. Now, what I would generally say is you guys leave that alone for a few minutes, but I don't need to leave it alone. I'm going to use the same float, guys. The same float that I just floated that caulking. And remember, you can't float all caulkings. If some of them are clean up with water, you can float them. The ones that are polyurethanes like Sikaflex, Moist Stop, you can't do this, so don't try it. Anyhow, guys, now I'm going to float this. And because it has the sand in it, and because this is such a heavy finish, it'll match a lot better. A lot better, guys. Just have to know your materials, know your cements and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, rather than use Portland cement where you got to add sand, just buy a bag of the Rapid Set stucco. You can buy that stuff almost everywhere now. Used to be you could only buy the Eisenwall, which is sister product, in plastering yards. This stuff you can buy the Rapid Set stucco, you can buy it anywhere. It's low at Lowe's, Home Depot, even off the little bitty hardware stores you can buy it. I got this at Economy Lumber in Oakland, is where I buy little 10-pound boxes for little things. Okay, now if you see that right there, that's almost a real tight match, but now the sponge is got stucco in it, so I got to clear it out, getting it all out, and I'll just hit it once more, guys, with a clean sponge. And all I'm doing now is I cleaned it so that it won't stick, so I can feather into this existing a little bit better, because the transition, guys, is everything. Okay, a lot of water. The more water, the more sand I can bring out. Less water, the flatter it gets. I want the sand, when it's painted, to match the sand that's there now. Anyhow, that's getting tighter, and presto, all done. Got the sun right in my eyeballs. Let's see. There we go, guys. You guys just keep messing with it until it's right where you want it. Remember, the more water, the more aggregate comes out. The less water, the flatter it becomes. Anyhow, guys, I thought I'd explain these hairline cracks, and they don't affect the integrity of the house either, guys, so don't worry about them. Just fix them. They're maintenance. We thank you for watching, and as usual, guys, Jay and I will see you on the next one.
By the way, folks, my dad and I are now members of Amazon affiliates, so if you're looking to buy any of the plastering or construction tools you've seen in our videos and you want to support us in the process, you can check the links below our video, or you can go to our website and get them there. If you have any other questions for tools we don't have linked, email us direct and we'll respond to you then.
Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.